Hey you guys, welcome to Deanna Budgets. Thank you for joining me for this video. It is time for us to unstuff our savings challenges for the month of August, as well as reallocate those funds into our sinking funds. We'll also be unstuffing what we saved that's going into our high yield account as to build interest for the month of August. So this is my favorite video to film because it shows all the hard work that we've been putting in, how it contributes to our progress, and it just, it's so motivating, you guys. So here we go. This is my pouch. It is extremely thick and juicy this month, and we finished some big challenges. So we're gonna see, what we did. I'm trying to think, do I want to unstuff? Let's unstuff. Sorry, you guys, I'm kind of scratching my head about this a bit. Let's unstuff the savings first and see what we're going to be putting into our bank account. So this is my savings binder. You see me stuff this every week with my cash stuffings, and these are for long-term savings. So for our daughter, we have saved for this month $150, $70, $90, $200. So let's put that on the cash tray here, and we are going to grab, I have my prop cash here, we're going to grab $200 in prop cash to add to that envelope. Here we go, 1, 2, and let's make a note. Okay, so baby savings is 200, and then our savings should be the same amount. Let's unstuff it. Right, here we go. How's everybody doing? For me, I'm a bit behind. 50, 150, 70, 90, 200. I'm also filming while my daughter is working on hour 2 of her nap, which is a very precautious time. She should be awake any minute now, in which case I will have to finish this video at a later date. But through the magic of editing, you would not even know. Okay, so for the month ahead, we never know what this is going to be. I do put $80 from the main budget, but challenges also add into here. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 105, 10. 110 for challenge for a month ahead, which is awesome. All right. So I am going to add that prop in here, and I will need to adjust my numbers when I do the final checkup to see what is currently in the bank. So 110 going into month ahead. Now here we are. The vacation fund got a very nice boost this month because I completed the summer box, and the summer box was going to be dedicated to the vacation. So let us see how much we have. I will count it again for those of you who didn't see the video. So here we go. Oh, it's such a big stack. There's a lot of ones in here though. 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that's 220, 220. Let's add it in. 220, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 375, 85, 95, 405, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 435, 36, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 501, 2. 502, that is correct. That's what it should be. So 502, that's exciting. I will take a $500 prop bill and 2 ones, 502 going into this. Here we go. And for those of you who are interested, I will give you the total that we have in the vacation fund because this one is pretty clear cut. It is 2,500, 3,500, 4,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, $4,405.789. Wow, $4,410. That is correct. And so exciting. Love the progress. Okay. I don't believe I am unstuffing anything else in here. Let me just double check. I don't think we put anything into anniversary in August. No, we did not. And when I unstuff my sinking funds, I mean the savings challenges, I might put some over here, and we'll see if I do, because that will go to the bank. But I wanted to get the main stuff out first. Okay, that's it. So we should have a total of 200, 200, 110, 502. $1,012 on the cash tray, right? Okay. Now, this money is going into our high yield savings account. That's going to be transferred. So I'm going to take that out of my checking account, my operating account that I use for what I pay my bills and what I get my paycheck into. I'm going to make this transfer to the account, and this cash is going to go back to the bank. But my back to the bank is really just a container that I reused for something came in for my baby, and I keep the cash in here, and that way I don't go to the bank. I kind of just, you know, if it gets to be a crazy amount, I do take back some to the bank. But basically, whatever I get paid, then I'll withdraw. Instead of going to the bank to withdraw it, I take it back out of here. So I keep like a float, you know. I'm sure some of you do the same, but that's how I do it so that I don't have to go to the bank as much. So now that we have that here, let us also unstuff the money from the cash, from the savings challenges. So I'll put this off to the side. And because this money is going to be allocated into my binder, I don't want to mix it up. So for now, I'm just going to kind of put that over here because I don't want to get confused. So let us now go into the next portion of this video, which will be to unstuff. Oh my goodness, you guys. Woo, I didn't even sort this out yet. I'm so excited. Okay. So you see that stack? This is August, as well as some big challenges that I worked on for a couple months, and they finally made it into the complete binder. What I'm gonna do though is pull out this challenge here. This is my Build-A-Bank, and I've been doing the locked in challenge, cycle 1 and cycle 2. This is not going to be stuffed into my sinking funds. This is savings, and I'm not going to allocate this money until we're done with the 90 days. But what I am going to do is put on the tracker how much we have in the bank. So as at 8/31/25, I almost wrote 24, we have 122 plus 106. So for cycle 1 and 2, we have $228. Cycle 1 and cycle 2. Okay, and I am going to be keeping this in my Build-A-Bank 90-day locked in folder right here so that I can keep track of what we have saved thus far into that challenge. Okay, you guys? So just to keep that in mind, that money will be separate. Okay, and I am going to put this, I do think I'm going to add it to my high yield account because I do want interest because it's a 90-day challenge. So I'm going to go 90-day Build-A-Bank. And I said what? 228? Okay, so that's going to go into my account as well. Okay, so that goes off to the side as well. Okay, now we can unstuff this. All right, here we go. So we were able to finish the Dice Gods challenge, which saved us a whopping $396. So let me set that up on the cash tray. That's this cash right here. When we are done setting up, I will go through and count everything because some of these don't have trackers to tell me how much we saved. I'm just showing you. Sometimes it's nice to just go through and see the progress. We completed another challenge from Income Babes for the July savings. So let's put that on the cash tray as well. This is a Madeline Budgets challenge. These were small but happy quick wins. We also completed the Visit Jamaica collaboration with Andrea. So that was a 2-month long challenge, and it was a lot of fun and very near and dear to my heart, and I am happy that we were able to complete it. We did our August calendar set from Rox, Andrea, and D, Plans and Budgets. And we also finished the summer box. Now this is just for record keeping. I already included this into my vacation amount here, but I do like to keep track because the cash is not in here. So I'm going to put that off to the side. This was the summer box challenge. Okay. This one was a direct minis savings challenge. So the cash is not in here, but I did want to make a note that that money was also saved for the month of August. Now this one here, I don't know what it's for. It could be, we completed this one, this June challenge that I think I took 2 months to do because there was challenges on the back as well. That was from Snow Gardener 307. This was a Madeline Budgets. Month ahead and medical fund got some money here. So I'll put that to the side because, as I said, that cash is not in here. Those go directly to the sinking funds. This was rollover cash that we saved. You see how all the money comes in, you guys? It all comes in. And some people stuff weekly, and that is totally fine for sinking funds. The method I've been doing is basically seeing what I need and where I need it all at once at the end of the month. So I have a huge stack that I can just, you know, decide where it is needed based on what's happening in my life. So that way I don't just have what I call dead envelopes that just have money in there for no purpose while I'm suffering in other areas because there's no cash, if you know what I mean. So look at all these challenges that we finished, you guys. That is just amazing. I'm so happy. We are going to now add, because I want to keep my completed challenge. Let me put it on this side. So we have completed in our minis, which were saved, but I don't have the amount. I'm just going to add them together. So this was $30. This one was $40. This one was $32. So that's $102. I'm not going to write the 502 because, as I said, I've already accounted for it here. I don't want to account twice. So that's going to go here. Pardon me. So now we are complete on those challenges, and let's see what we did for August, right? Woo, I'm excited. Ready, you guys? Here it is. Okay, so we have 100, 51, 52, 53, 50, 350. All right. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 340. All right, we're definitely going to pass the 1,000 mark, I think. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 330. Yes, we did. Yay, finally. Last month was not as good. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 105, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 135. Woo, here we go, guys. Let's see how many ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 57. Look at that, you guys. $1,312. Yay! Good job. Good job. Okay, we're going to add that to the 102. So for the month of August, we completed $1,414 in savings challenges. Yay! Woohoo! Exciting! And we get to reallocate that into the different categories that is needed. So what I'm going to do is pull out my budget for, this is my August budget. This is where I kind of sketch out what I want to put into different envelopes for the month. And in here, we are going to start by So we've already, some of them were done because they're directly put in. So the daughter's amount is done, our amount is done, the month ahead is done. Actually, it got more than that, we know. And the long term is kind of, I'm not sure how much went in there because I have to unstuff that also. I forgot about that one. And yeah, I totally forgot about that one. We gotta circle back to that because that's in a different binder. And yeah, that's it. So everything else should be now. We're just gonna see what's going in. Okay, so let's get the sinking funds out, right? Okay, here we go. So for sinking funds, let us look and see where we're at. I have a little dashboard that I like. This is my goal of what I would love to keep in the fund. And for some of the envelopes, it is possible, and others it's not. So my buffer has 251 in there, and that is fine. I'm gonna leave that alone. My daughter is totally out of money. So I'm gonna give her $50 because sometimes we buy stuff for her and it surpasses the amount of what you know, of what she gets allocated weekly. So I'm just gonna give her $50 and make a note of it here. And I hear her waking up, so you know what that means. This video is almost over. For groceries, I like to have $300 in there. However, we have not yet been to Costco. And, oh my goodness, I just realized, I had completed some minis. In my rush, I put it in here and I didn't track it. So this is extra money. Okay, so this is $60 from groceries that I needed to add into here and I never tracked it. So let's add it here, $60. Which brings us up to $295, right? Okay, and so I want to have $300 in the account, so clearly this has what it needs. However, I am going to add a little bit more because we haven't been to Costco yet. That's really what I use this for. So I'm just gonna add $100. 100? I'll do, yeah. Let me do 145. And that will bring us up to 440. So that's a really nice amount. 120.45, right? That's pretty fair. So let's count it and see where we're at. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 90, 410, 20, 35, 40. 440. So that is correct. And we added 145. I will put that on my tracker for groceries. Groceries, where are you? Can't see, guys. 145. Okay, medical. I wanted to put 300 in. So how much do we have in there? We have 190. So I'm gonna put 110 to bring us up to 300, right? And this fund, stuff is gonna start happening here because, you guys, I might be getting braces. Yep, you heard that right. I might be getting braces at my late age in life of 50, 110. So, plus we have a few doctor's appointments in the month of September for my daughter and I. So, yeah, co-pays. 150, 220, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300 in medical. So that's 110 that went in there. Let's put that here. All right, we did already. Car maintenance is funded from my mileage reimbursements quarterly at work. That's been working well so far. There's 354 in there. I'm gonna leave it as is right now. Family fund is fully empty. Oh, there's $13. Look at that. Okay, and I wanted 200 in there. So my husband and I are going to have a date night coming up. And I think we're going to be also doing like an apple picking thing in September. And yeah, there's a pool party this weekend. So we're still doing a couple fun activities this month. And I want to make sure that's funded because you got to have memories. And this is rarely where our memories spending comes in. So if it's 200, I pretty much need to fill that up because we only have $13 in. So I'm going to add 187, which brings us up to $200. I really should put more, but sometimes what I do is I will add more money into my like dine out category for the week to supplement an event happening on the weekend, and then whatever difference would come out of this envelope. That's how I've made it work. So we are going to add 200. So I'm gonna put the 13 back and basically pull out $200, right? So we have 50, 100, 120, 40, 60, 80, and that should be 2, right? So let's see, 51, 20, 40, 60, 82. Perfect. So 187 went into family fun. All right. Keeping it along, moving along, we're now at household. Whoo, household. Household was getting hit really hard this in August. And here's another challenge that I completed that I didn't get to track, because I literally did this on the fly to kind of get my videos moving along. And I have to add this to my total. So there was $20 in here that I should have added. And of course there was nothing. There was 0 in here. So I'm going to add it here. So we had 20. And I want it to be 200. So I got to add 180 to this. And it's really needed because I've got to schedule a dryer vent cleaning, which I thought was supposed to be every 2 years, but apparently now it's every year. So it's 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. All right. So that should bring us up to 200, which is awesome. I am so happy I'm finally putting some money in. My envelopes are really getting dry and I'm just really happy. Okay. And gifts is also empty. Gifts went hard this month also. I'm going to be putting $100 into this one because September my daughter moved classes, and so I got presents for all her teachers, and there was like some kind of party and I had to get a gift for something and I can't even remember. So anyways, so we're putting in 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, $100. Yay. So I can get some gifts again. I don't know what's happening, but I'm always getting something for somebody. So it's good to have some money in there. Clothing is going to be getting some money as well. Clothing has 50. And I think I'm going to have to probably buy some stuff. Oh, I know. I have to pay back my credit card for some work pants that my hubby got. And that hasn't been paid for yet. And I think it's like 120 or something like that. So I'm going to add $100 here because it's basically almost spent already. Clothing, 100. Right? All right, hold on. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Yes, that was the only thing that I did not like pay for. And it's because he has to make a return. So that's 150. And I was waiting to see what the final amount would be, but I literally didn't have much money in here anyway. So this is good. Now I can pay for that stuff. And self-care. Self-care, we don't have anything crazy going on, so I didn't budget anything for it. Oh, but I did have another challenge. This was the last one where I finished a challenge. This one was from Maria. She's got it. So cute. I had saved $24 here. And this was empty as well because I had just we had just purchased our hair products in the month of August, which was like $140. It was more than that, but I took all the money out. I buy hair products like once every 6 months because they last that long. But now my daughter we both have very curly hair. So I get this product called Lust, Love Your Curls. And if you guys are interested in a good clean line for curly hair, I've been using it for about 7 years now and I love it. If you're interested in hearing more, I actually have a referral code. You can save some money, but that's besides the point. I'm not marketing for them, but I do love that hairline, and I recommend it if you have curly, wavy, or kinky coily as they call it. They have 3 different product lines, and they have like moisturizers and hair oils and like elixirs. It's just really good. So I always top up whenever they have their sales, and it holds me over for a while. Okay, so in self-care, we gotta put some money in. So I'm just gonna add what do I want in this binder? Self-care, well, 300, yeah, right. I got a massage last month in July, and that's where most of the money went, and it was so good, but it's not something I can do all the time, but it was really needed. I'm gonna add, I'm just gonna bring this up to 100, honestly, since we have a little extra cash. 76, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, what? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. No, I'm gonna add 50. 50 is fine. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 is fine because, as I said, nothing crazy is happening. So that brings us up to 74. And we're gonna add here self-care 50. All right, you guys. Great. Let me organize that. Okay. So if anybody's interested in how to do the sync to save method, as it's termed, this is how it works. You save all month using challenges, you unstuff it and put it in your envelopes. Of course, it's hard if you don't have a little build up there, which is kind of what ended up happening to me because we spent a lot of what was in there. So, you know, if you don't have a buffer to support that overage, it can really hurt. And it did, which is why I'm changing up how I'm going to do September, just because I need to catch back up with just, you know, having enough funds in the envelope. So I need to do this before I forget, but to minis, we are going to add 60 plus 20 plus 24. So that's another 104 plus 102, and that's 206. So that is 1414 plus 104 is 1518. So see how our totals are going up because we're finding more money. Yay! Okay, perfect. So I also want to put some money into my savings. Now that I have added enough into the sinking funds, I'm gonna go back and add. We have some money on the cash tray. Let me condense this a bit. Okay, you guys, I went into my tray and I condensed those fives ones, and now we have some bigger bills to work with. Let's see what we're gonna do. So I definitely want to put some money into my mother-in-law's envelope. She needs some love. We try to send her money every quarter, and we're a bit behind here. So I'm actually going to add, let's see, I'm gonna do 150 into her envelope, right? So that should bring us up to 200 now. Perfect. All right, 150, perfect. And to anniversary, I'm gonna add another $50 because I would like to see how high we can go. 91. So let's add the 50 here. All right. And nothing for that. Home improvements. Let me add another 50 because why not? That'll bring us up to 1300. This is if we need to, well, we do need to replace some AC units that are through the wall. I don't know when we're gonna do it, but we do need to do that. So that's what that money is for. And also for the Jamaica fund. This is to help disaster relief from the hurricane. And I have slated who it's going to. I just haven't finished saving what I want to here. So at the end of September, I'm going to have that money ready. Because I want it to be 500, and then I can give it to the next person on my list. So we have $400. I'm happy about that. Oh, I haven't been writing this down. So I'm adding 100. No, I said 50 to that. I did anniversary. I want to make sure I'm keeping track of this. I did 150 in my mother-in-law's anniversary. I did 50. That's it, right, you guys? 50 for that. Oh, and we did home improvement. And we did 50 in that. So that's really nice. I love it when the month ends where we can finish stuffing our sinking funds and add money into our savings. That's so important to me. And let's see, what else? Did we need to do anything else? This is where I'm planning with you as I speak. I think, let's see what we have. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. We have $90 left. I believe I need to put, I would like to add some more to our emergency fund. Let me see where that was. And then maybe I could, if I could get it up to the 100. So we had 962, which that's 62, like call it 60 bucks. So if I unstuff the 60, I only need 40. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add 40. Oops. I'm going to add $40 into emergency fund. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Right here. So we're adding 40. 96. And I'm going to unstuff that. I'll just tuck it here for now, but I'm going to unstuff that as well as the other one so that we have $100 to put into our account, which means that we have $50 left. With the $50, I think what we should do is add it into my nephews. Let's add it to them because they haven't gotten anything lately. So 96, we're going to add, well, let me give them 20. I'll give them 20 because I won't see them until like when we go to Jamaica. I'm just taking time and saving slowly for them. And then the final, oh, here's my baby. She's awake. The final $30 is going to go into my little nephew. This is my other nephew, my sister's baby. And that's going to get $30. So that will bring him up to 40. I had spent some money. Here's a little hand. That's my little baby. Say hi. Say hi. She just woke up, so she's tired. We're going to add $30. I had bought him diapers, so that took out some of his cash. So now he has 40. And I'll add that here. Baby A got 30. And the nephews got 20. I am so happy with how we did for the month of August, you guys. Now I have to go back through. I'll have to add this up to make sure we came back up to that total of 1,312. And I mean, it is what it is. The money's there. Yeah, that's a piggy baby. And what else I gotta do is I gotta unstuff. Now we have money that we're going to put into the emergency fund. And we're also gonna do the long term because we didn't unstuff that yet. So let me take that out. So we have the long term money is partially in here to build a bank. So let's see how much cash we have in here. Real cash. We have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we have 225 in Build a Bank. And my other binder, I'll just grab it. I had it right here on the floor. This is my succulents box. And this one should also have 225, I believe. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20. Oops. Yeah, 220. Oh yeah, 220, 30, 5, 45, 50. 250, that one had more. So that one had 250. So we have 475 for long term. And I've got to add, well, I've got to update that later. All right. And finally, the emergency money, I got to take it back out. Did I already do it? I'm getting confused now. So I got to grab the 40. I just put it in here, but I'm taking it out. So that's 40. And we're taking the other $60 out of here. We're going to grab it here. 20, 30, 40, 5, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. Perfect. So that would be 100 going to the emergency fund, which means I will add $60 prop cash. My baby is being so nice and quiet here. Thank you, my darling. So I'll add it in here so that now I know I took $60 out, but we're gonna be adding $100 into our emergency fund. So let's add up. Oh, I have to remove this now because I'm updating these numbers. Let us add up all of this and see what we managed to transfer into our high yield account for the month of August. What's it gonna be? $1,587. Woo! Yay! So exciting, you guys. So, and that is including the 228 from cycle 1 and 2 of Build a Bank. So we are transferring $1,815 into the bank for the month of August. That is amazing. We were able to save that, and off that we did allocate quite a bit to our savings challenges as well. So I mean, that's pretty amazing, you guys. Let me just tell you how much of that went into sinking funds. 1 second. Okay, you guys, here it is. This is the total. So 1,815 going to savings and 1,272 went into sinking funds. So for August, we had a total of $3,087 that we saved. Yay! And of course, some of this money was months of savings and so forth, so you understand, but so exciting. Thank you guys so much for joining me. This is all going to the bank, and yeah, another successful reallocation of the funds. So thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to our next allocation at the end of September. Might be a bit different, but it's gonna be fun. Thank you, you guys. Bye. Hey guys, editing Deanna here. Just a quick change or update. I actually ended up saving $3,187 for the month of August. 1,915 went to savings because that is including home improvement and anniversary, for which I allocated 50 each. That was unstuffed and also transferred to my high yield account. And then the 1,272 for the sinking funds, which brings the total to 3,187 as the final amount. All right. Thank you, you guys. See you on the next video.